Hello everyone, this is Fine from Awesome Thingy Being Pro. I hope you all are well. Today I'm going to talk about the RTX 5090, RTX 5080 and the previous generation RTX 4080 and AMD Radeon 7900 XT 4K ray tracing benchmark performance.
If you are new in my channel, then please subscribe and press the bell icon for future notifications and upcoming videos. I have another channel named Tech Gaming Villa where I upload similar kind of tech videos like TV comparison, sound system, home theater. You can check and subscribe.
If you see the ray tracing performance for Metro Exodus game, the Metro Exodus results are not anomaly. In Alan Wake 2, the Cyberpunk results tell the same story with the 4080 Super and 5080 delivering comparable performance at 1440p. On Cyberpunk at 4K using quality upscaling with the ultra ray tracing preset. The 5080 averages just 50 FPS, making it only 6% faster 4080 Super. On Marvel Legends Spider-Man Remastered on ray tracing performance, RTX 4090, RTX 5080 and RTX 4090 similar FPS, giving 128 FPS, which is disappointing. For Dying Light to Stay Human, 4K ray tracing performance a bit better on RTX 5090, 108 FPS. On the other hand, RTX 4090 gives 81 FPS. RTX 4080 at 4K, the margin extends slightly to 10%, but at least the 5080 was 55% faster than the 7900 XTX. For Black Myth Wukong, the 4K results followed the same pattern, making for highly disappointing gains with no CPU bottleneck to blame for these results. RTX 5090 98 FPS, 4090 72, RTX 5080 70, 4080 Super 63, and RTX 4080 61 FPS. RTX 5090 62, RTX 4090 44, RTX 5080 39, RTX 4080 Super 35 FPS. For 6K average at 4K resolution, you clearly see the RTX 5090 gives 91 FPS, RTX 4090 72, RTX 5080 61, RTX 4080 Super 56 FPS. At 4K with quality upscaling, the RTX 5080 was an average 9% faster than the 4080 Super. So much for improved RT performance. In perfect world where GPUs sold at MSRP or perhaps not so perfect, when we are talking about $1,000 products, if MSRP applied across the board, the RTX 5080 wouldn't look terrible. However, it certainly doesn't feel like a next generation product, offering 11% better value than the RTX 4080 Super. For many months, the 4080 Super was readily available at its $1,000. So this isn't anything new. Essentially, if you wanted this level of performance from a 16GB GeForce GPU, you could have gotten it a year ago. Supporting that point, if we look at the best pricing from mid-2024, many of which were available for most of the year, if the RTX 5080 launches at $1,000, it will offer just an 8% improvement in value over a product that could have been purchased at least 6 months earlier. Furthermore, if ray tracing isn't a priority, the 7900 XTX arguably presents a better value. However, if the price difference is only $100, RTX 5080 is likely the better buy. That said, considering how much older competing GPUs like the 7900 XTX and 4080 Super are, the 5080 remains an underwhelming release. So there you have it. The RTX 4080 Ti Super actually is probably not even that good. In terms of cost per frame, the 4080 Super offered nearly 20% better value than the 4080, whereas the RTX 5080 appears to be at least at best just 10% better value than the 4080 Super. Some may argue that the RTX 5080 should be compared to the original 4080, but that's nonsense. The RTX 4080 was essentially a failed product, and that's not even referring to the unlaunched 8104 version. The $1,200 RTX 4080 we ultimately received was disappointment, and most gamers agreed by not buying any. This led to stock sitting on shelves, forcing NVIDIA to release the 4080 Super, which was essentially the same GPU in terms of performance, but with 200 US dollar price cut, given that it only makes sense to compare the RTX 5080 with the 4080 Super. Once you do, it quickly becomes clear that there's very little new on offer. Features like multi-frame generation can be useful, but they are highly situational. For the most part, we are not missing out on much, and the most exciting DLSS 4 features will be available on previous RTX GPUs anyway, which is great. For those still using GeForce RTX 30 series GPUs and holding out for nearly 5 years, the RTX 5080 is 67% faster than the RTX 3080, but comes with a 43% price increase. Adjusting for inflation, that price increase is closer to 20%. If we recalculate cost per frame with inflation in mind, the RTX 5080 has improved by 28% relative to the 3080. So after all this time, it's not exactly an amazing upgrade. Without question, the 5080 comes with a premium, and a similar performance jump could have been achieved at least 6 months ago with the 4080 Super. Looking back at the flagship RTX 5090, it delivers a somewhat disappointing gen-to-gen boost, providing approximately 30% more performance for what will be at least 25% in price increase. However, since this is more of a price is no object product, value can be overlooked to some extent in favor of raw performance. We just wish there was more to it. So what's your thought about this newly released RTX 5090, 5080 card? Will you buy this card? If the RTX 5080 launches slightly above 1000 US dollar or closely aligns with the 4080 Super in terms of value, then it really doesn't matter which one you buy. Of course, you might as well get the 5080 since it's newer, but beyond that, there's no compelling reason to choose it, and certainly no reason to pay a premium. For the RTX 5080 to avoid the same fate as the original 4080 sitting on shelves unsold, it simply cannot be priced above 1000 US dollar. Hopefully its MSRP will be more reasonable than how the 5090 is shaping up. However, if you already have RTX 4080, then keep your card, don't have to upgrade it. And those who are the owner of RTX 4090, if you are not enthusiast, then keep your RTX 4090 card. So what's your thought about this RTX 5080 and RTX 5090? Please tell me your thoughts in the comment box. That's it from now.